Welcome back, tuning into today's video. We're going to do the weekend forecast today, have a detailed look at over the next 7 days. The charts we're using for the video are coming from weathercentre.de and weatheroutlook.com, and we've also got the radar picture from the UK Met Office. Now, just to say, it's going to be quite an unsettled week coming up. There's going to be a lot of heavy rain, so the detail on this is going to be a bit hard to come by, really. This is just for a general idea of the patterns through the coming week. As I say, we are going to have heavy rain coming in from the east through the first bit of the week, and then in the second half week, heavy rain will be coming in from the west, and we really do have to try and pin down the detail on that, particularly later on in the week as we get closer to the closer to that particular stage. Now, before I get on with the forecast, just want to mention the advertising. There's video ads on my page at gasweatherbiz.com. If you press play on those video ads, the video ad here on my homepage is sitting just above the weather video. If you press play on it, you'll be supporting gasweatherbiz.com, and thanks very much for doing that. So starting with the radar picture, this was the radar image at 9 o'clock this morning. Had an area of rain moving north and east across England and Wales, quite light and patchy drizzly sort of rain. As we've gone on through the morning, that's tended to fizzle out actually. It's not getting much further north though, so the position it's in right now, which is stretching down through Lincolnshire in towards the Midlands down into South or West Wales, I think that's the sort of position it's going to stay in. Very sort of light band of very patchy rain, but notice this area of yellow and pink in the North Sea. That's the next pulse of heavy rain, which will be moving on to the eastern side through the course of this evening and then coming in overnight. So this is today's synoptic pressure chart from the GFS model. The idea really is that high pressure is dominating to the northeast of the country, a big blocking feature there to the north of Scotland, stretching into Scandinavia, and we've got low pressure down to the south over France, and a weather front is pretty much stationary across the central and eastern parts of England and Wales. So this is the facts chart, the human interpretation of the models by the forecast at Met Office. This is for tonight, and well, this weather front here that's lying across central southern parts of the country into southwest England, South Wales, that's going to be bringing a band of quite heavy rain through the country from the east this evening. We'll have a pulse of rain pushing through, but more interestingly is this area of low pressure that's developing off the coast of East Anglia at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's going to bring some really torrential rain in off the North Sea across East Anglia and South East England at the end of the night and into tomorrow morning. Anyway, getting ahead of myself for this afternoon, it looks as though we're going to have mainly dry conditions for Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England, with some fairly reasonable bright or sunny spells. The rest of England and Wales going to have a lot of cloud around. There will be some brighter breaks coming through. There's a few sunny skies punching through just at the moment, but I think the next pulse of rain will come into East Anglia, South East England, Lincolnshire and on into the Midlands by the evening. Temperatures today on the cool side, somewhere between around 8 and 14 degrees. Overnight the north will stay mainly dry with some clear spells, a few mist and fog patches and a chance of a ground frost with temperatures down to 2 or 3 degrees. But for England and Wales, have that first pulse of rain coming through in the first half of the night, pushing really across eastern England, the Midlands, into southern and South Wales and southwestern parts of England. Then things will turn drier for a time in the second half of the night and damp and drizzly, but by the end of the night some very torrential rain will be starting to develop with this area of low pressure across East Anglia, Lincolnshire and into parts of Essex. Perhaps there's going to be perhaps up to 50 millimetres of rain with that through the course of tomorrow morning. So this is the facts chart for tomorrow morning, with that area of low pressure moving in from the east. So it's really for perhaps parts of northeastern England down into Lincolnshire, East Anglia and the Midlands and into southeast England. That's where you're going to have some very torrential rain through the course of Sunday morning. Definitely a risk of localised flooding. You're off travelling about on the roads tomorrow morning in the east of England. They will be awash. You will need to drive carefully. Now for Wales, the West Midlands, southwestern parts of England, we probably start off on a dry note. That rain will push eastwards through the course of Sunday afternoon. Push westwards, I should say. It's normally rain pushing east. We're pushing the rain from east to west with this. So rain will push west through the course of Sunday afternoon into Wales and the southwest. Probably not as heavy as it will be in parts of eastern England through Sunday morning, but even so, there will be some quite heavy rain coming into west through the course of Sunday afternoon. Now, Scotland, Northern Ireland, much of northwest England will stay in the clear with this, staying largely dry with some bright or sunny spells. Temperature's going to be on the cold side, in the worst of persistent rain, barely into double figures, just 9 or 10 degrees. Otherwise, probably getting up to around 12 or 13, but we're below where we should be for the middle of October. Now, low pressure is sat right over top of the country through into Monday, so quite a complex looking chart, but I think basically it's a case of showers or longer spells of rain, and some of that rain will start to push up even in towards southern and southeastern Scotland through the course of Monday, so you won't stay in the clear forever across Scotland with some rain coming through later on. But most of the action again will be down across England and Wales, so there could be some heavy showers with the risk of hail and thunder. Temperatures just 12 or 13 degrees at best. Now things do improve a little bit as we move through into Tuesday. That low pressure will finally start to move away in towards the north of Germany, and will begin to extend a bit of a ridge of high pressure down from the north. But low pressure is out in the Atlantic, very deep areas of low pressure waiting to come in, so it's only a brief respite I think on Tuesday. This is the stock chart from GFS model for Tuesday, again showing that nose of high pressure coming down from the north. Still a risk of some showers for East Anglia and South East England, but I think otherwise mainly dry on Tuesday with sunny spells. The main thing though is it will be quite a cold day with temperatures at best just 10 or 11 degrees, and there will be a risk of frost and fog on Monday night into Tuesday, and again Tuesday night into Wednesday. Could be some quite dense patches of fog in the north and the east. They could linger well on into the day on Tuesday. Where that happens, temperatures will be pegged back into single figures. Otherwise, not particularly exciting temperatures anyway. Now going through to Wednesday, the next area of low pressure then is coming in, and this time it's coming in off the Atlantic, so things are reverting to a more typical pattern with everything starting to move west to east this time. I think we'll start Wednesday on quite a cold, foggy note for much of northern and eastern United Kingdom, but for Ireland, Wales, southwest England there'll be cloud and rain from the word go, and that cloud and rain will spread across the country through the course of the day, perhaps not arriving into Scotland until well on into the evening, but most places will turn wet through the course of Wednesday. Temperatures probably lifting up a little bit in the south, actually behind that band of rain, getting up to around 16 degrees perhaps in far southwest England, but otherwise another quite cold day really, with temperatures of just 12 or 13 at best, certainly on the cool side. But by the time we get through to Thursday, we're establishing a southwesterly flow then across the country, so I think Thursday will be a milder day, but persistent rain clearing away to the north and the east, and then we're really bringing in sunshine and showers mainly in the southwest, probably not too many in the east. Temperatures could get up to around 17 or 18 degrees, so we are lifting the temperatures up on Thursday. That is getting quite warm. Moving through to Friday, another area of low pressure and set of weather fronts is moving in off the Atlantic. And we're sort of riding that rain to a halt, I think, across the north. So I think we find a band of cloud rain moving north and east across the country again on Friday. As it comes up into Scotland, it'll probably ground to a halt, and we'll start to pick up a bit of an east to southeasterly wind across Scotland, which will be quite cold. So temperatures there under persistent rain, probably not getting much better than 6 or 7 degrees. But otherwise, as that band of rain clears through, it'll brighten up, and we'll find sunshine and showers coming to Ireland, Wales and England. Temperatures eventually lifting up again to around 17 degrees, so again quite warm with this south to southwesterly flow. And as we go into next weekend, no real changes really. We're still maintaining that southerly to southwesterly flow, so it will be mild with showers or longer spells of rain for Saturday, and then on Sunday we'll probably bring in another bout of very heavy rain off the Atlantic. So a very unsettled few days coming up, rain on many days. This is the weather outlook, the charts from Weather Outlook just showing weather in your area for the coming week, and we've got the showers today. Actually the rain will be easing off for a time through the course of this afternoon, but then pepping up again later on. As we go through into Sunday, there's the heavy rain coming in from the east through the course of Sunday morning. Some very torrential rain likely for East Anglia, Lincolnshire, South East England and the East Midlands. If you're off on the roads in those areas, do take care tomorrow. They will be awash. Showers or longer spells of rain across the country on Monday, and then for Tuesday, probably the best day of the week actually on Tuesday for mostly dry weather. Could be some showers still left in the southeast, but I think a lot of dry weather, some mist or fog though early and late, and the temperatures are really quite cold on Tuesday. Then the next bout of rain sweeps across the country on Wednesday. That will lift the temperatures up because it's coming in off the Atlantic, so the temperatures will start to pick up, but it's generally quite a wet and miserable sort of day. And then for Thursday and indeed for Friday too. It's a case of showers and longer spells of rain, particularly wet for Scotland, I think, where weather fronts are grinding to a halt and a cold easterly winds picking up there. But for the rest of the country, it's a case of sunshine and showers as both bands of rain move through. And quite warm actually for Thursday or Friday. So in summary, a heck of a lot going on. We're going to have heavy rain coming in from the east over the next couple of days, particularly focused across eastern and southeastern parts tomorrow morning. Very, very wet then. Then up to Tuesday, it stays unsettled with showers. Tuesday itself mainly dry and quite cold. And then from Wednesday, we've got more bouts of rain coming in from the west this time, but at least that'll lift the temperatures up. So a very wet scene coming up. You're going to need to keep abreast with the forecast, I think, over the next few days, because there will be changes to this, but certainly really unsettled with lots of rain. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.